Hey everyone, how you doing today? My name's Kirsty, aka Beth Bookish, and come with me as I talk about the Cliterature Readathon and Thick Thighs Readathon. These are both week-long readathons, which typically I don't do. However, recently I did a 24-hour readathon and actually really enjoyed it. It does require me being in a reasonably good state health-wise, and I think that's why traditionally I've not enjoyed them as much. But I did do a 24-hour one recently, and I actually ended up really enjoying it and liking that it was fast-paced. And yeah, when there are month-long ones, sometimes I just kind of forget that I'm taking part in them, or I get less enthusiastic as the month goes on. So I was like, right, okay, let's give a couple more week-long ones a try, because I've never really done one. So let's give them a go. There's two that are going on in February that I was interested in. The first one is the Cliterature Readathon by Steph Loves. And then there's Thick Thighs Readathon that's created by Sash, but she also has a whole bunch of co-hosts with her, including my adorable, beautiful Ren. And we have Meredith from Reading with Merb. And I will list everybody here and down below. Please go check them all out. Oh, butterfly. First butterfly of the year. Thankfully, some of the prompts are either the same or very, very similar. So I've been able to pick the same books for both, which is fantastic. But I'm going to start with the one that starts first, and that is the Cliterature Readathon, which starts on the 19th. So if I can edit and get this up today, it starts tomorrow. Otherwise it will go up tomorrow, in which case it starts today, but it runs from the 19th to the 25th. You are allowed to double up, so I have got two where I've doubled up just because I don't want to overwhelm myself. But a lot of these are also manga, which is awesome for my manga challenge. I've combined the first and the last prompt. So the first prompt is a new to you illustrated cover. The last prompt is a new to you author. So for this I've chosen Raukun Notices Me. This is a 1-volume manga about a girl who is called chubby and ugly and fat by her classmates, until one day one of the school delinquents, who everyone's like, he's trouble, he's trouble, he's a bad boy, avoid at all costs, says that he finds her cute, and it begins a romance. And apparently it's super cute, super wholesome, and a lot of people are praising it from what I've seen on reviews, so I'm very excited for this one. Then we have an LGBTQ romance, and for this I've chosen one that came recommended by Ren, and that is Manly Appetites. We have two salarymen. One of them is sort of like doing really, really well. He's very charming, very charismatic. The other one's kind of a grump and kind of sees the other one as his rival. But the one that is the nice, cheerful, happy one likes to feed him and is giving him meals. And I got a feeling there's like a secret fancy thing there that maybe he's got a crush. And further feelings start to develop between them. And I know Ren's read it and thought it was really cute. So I'm looking forward to reading it. And I think it will be the first time that I've consciously read something that has plus size male representation. So I'm looking forward to that. Then we have Take Part in a Sprint. Obviously I will take part in a sprint. POC author, I have gone with Take a Hike by Mimi. Can't remember her surname, but I'll put it here. It's basically a woman who inherits a walking, outdoor hiking trail place, and she inherits it, but the guy that's been working there for years and knew the owner was hoping that he would either inherit it or was hoping to buy it, and then she decides to keep it, and it kind of, I think they have a bit of a clash together, because she decides, I will stay, I'm going to run it, it might be a good opportunity for me, and he's like, but I was going to run it. So I could see there being a bit of a clash there, and I just think it sounds really, really good. Share your TBR, doing it now. 5-star prediction. I've gone with a book that I've heard pretty much nothing but good things about, and if it's done right and if it's done well and how I love these kind of books, I think I'm gonna love it, but we shall see. But that is Twisted Love by Anna Huang. The more I went from not really caring about this book The more I heard about it, the more I desperately wanted to read it. And I'm like, okay, I will give it a go. And I've got a good feeling about this one. We've got a good feeling. Then I combined the final two together again because I needed a couple of double ups to not overwhelm myself. And I went with your favourite trope, or your favourite trope, and I combined it with a poll pick. So I had a think and I was like, I have multiple favourite tropes within romance. I love enemies to lovers, I love fake dating, I love friends to lovers, like all of those. But I had a look through my books and I was like, I need a couple of physical books at least because I'm really behind on physical reading at the minute. And so I had a quick look, and the only one where I had 3 books right there on the shelves ready to post was Fake Dating. So I put a poll up on Instagram asking for you guys to vote between The Spanish Love Deception by Elena Armas, The Fiancé Farce by Alexandria Belfleur, and what was the other one? Tells you which one didn't win. The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. And after I slept for multiple hours and woke up, I saw that The Fiancé Farce was the one that won. So that is my pick for this one. So that's my readathon, my reading list for the Cliterature. And then, like I said, there's a bit of an overlap then, bit where Thick Thighs begins. On the 22nd of February is when Thick Thighs begins, and Thick Thighs, so there will be like a 3 or 4 day overlap between the 2 readathons. So that's mostly why I chose manga. And so for Thick Thighs, we have up here, as you can see, we have LGBTQIA plus rep, self-care, BIPOC author, read a book, free space, join a live stream, graphic novel, share your TBR, and a non-romance. So obviously 4 of these are like non-reading, and I'm sharing my TBR again here. For LGBTQIA plus rep, I'll be doing Manly Appetites. For BIPOC author, will be Take a Hike. For non-romance, I have a manga called Embrace Your Size, and it's basically a woman talking about embracing the fact that she is plus size in Japanese society. And I haven't really looked too deeply into it, but I think it is just sort of about facing the challenges that she has, but embracing who she is and not letting her size define who she is as a person. And then for the graphic novel, I kind of count manga and graphic novel as the same category. So again, is a manga, and it's the Raukun Notices Me, because I just thought those are 4 sort of lovely, short, sweet books that I can definitely do in a week. And like I said, it will be nice if I can try and get those in that sort of few days so I can tie it over with Cliterature. But we shall see how it goes. So yeah, that is the TBR that I have for both of those. I have recently announced that my weekly vlogs are going to be changing, and I've decided to stop doing the sort of every single week weekly vlogs. And instead I will just be doing sort of vlogs based off of things that I'm doing or things that I want to focus on. And so I have decided that these 2 readathons are going to be the basis of a couple of vlogs, because it'll just be fun to see what I can get done in a week, if my head cooperates and lets me read, because it hasn't for nearly 6 days now and I'm getting a bit tired of it. Anyway, let me know if you're going to be taking part in either of these readathons and what books you're planning on reading. Don't forget to check out the announcement videos for each one if you are interested. I will link them all below, and they can explain in way more detail than I have what everything is about and what you need to read. And yeah, I hope you're all good. I hope you're staying safe, and until next time, bye.